In the last episode. And welcome back everyone, I am the ZenBear89 and let's play some more Memoria. Last time we found out a lot more about the story and we're facing the staff that sort of developed his own body. And yeah, we're gonna find out what happened to Sadja. She never left the Garden of Oblivion for some reason. And we have to find out what she did. Go, Gorian.
Thank you, Gorian. Are you ready now?
Yes.
No, why should I? Yes, I'm ready.
Let's get this over with.
That's the spirit.
Thank you, Gorian.
Which of you will now step forward and tell the story to its end?
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Very well. I'll now tell you of Sadja's passage into the garden. As it is written in the Adept's journal, listen closely. At the end, you must tell me how the story ends. After her return from the battlefield, Sadja was only a shadow of herself. She had seen the horrors of the Nether Hells, an ocean of destruction and death. She was the only survivor, but the rest of the world did not care. Sadja's great dream had failed.
Oh.
She wandered the halls of Draconia like a ghost. She didn't eat, and she only slept when exhaustion forced her to. On the fourth day, a young adept saw her at the threshold to the portal. He asked her where she was going. It was cold in the mountains, and she could become lost, whereupon she answered,
I'm going to the garden, to break my being.
The boy immediately ran to the air adept, but help arrived too late. When they entered the garden, all that they found was the mask, and Sadja's ruby next to it. There was no sign of her. Out of fear of challenging Satinath, it was decided that they would forget the incident. No one was allowed to speculate about what had happened on that day. The mask and the ruby were taken to Draconia. The garden was sealed, and Sadja's fate was forgotten. Until today. It's now up to you, Gorian, to finish her story. But remember, one mistake, and the consequences will be terrible.
I know. Sadya entered the garden.
Okay. So, the mask and the ruby was here, but she was gone. Did she use the mask? Did she use the mask to forget who she was and become just a husk?
She sat on the ground.
She pulled out the mask.
She took out the mask.
She looked into it.
She looked into the mask and
she read the spell, folks. I think that explains it the best. She just chose to forget who she was.
And
She read the magic spell, memorized it, put on the mask, and destroyed her memory.
why did you interrupt me?
I was afraid you would say the wrong thing. Then she disappeared into the depths of the garden like a soulless waif, and was never seen again.
It is done. I had always hoped it would be otherwise. But I was mistaken.
Are you crying?
Of course I'm crying. My princess just died.
Oh.
Oh, well, I guess that's it then. That was the end just now, wasn't it?
Yes.
No. Since Sadya used the mask, her memories are now in the mask, and thus the true name of the Djinn of Time.
Indeed.
What are you doing?
What's happening?
Fadan feskadan esplaste quatan, umurir lorgras ferel goran. Hil bemotir kerul falan, juntir gatan filontir sodan. Nijetime ta fon imano iuti vida.
I've been awakened.
The Djinn of Time.
Tell me, child,
Oh,
what is your wish?
I'm sorry, Gorian, but there's nothing left for me in this time. As if there had ever been anything for me here. There are no heroic princesses, no ancient tombs, no flying fortresses. Only endless honor guards, latrine duty, one triviality after another.
don't do
When
it.
was the golden age lost? When princesses still dreamed of battles and the world was filled with magic. I wish it was all as it used to be.
Don't do
Your
it.
wish is my command.
Oh my god.
Bryda.
Bryda, what are you doing?
The girl is now gone. Her longing now rules over her existence. It is my task to fulfill that longing,
Oh my god. Is she the villain?
to extinguish the Great Present, and bring the past to life again.
Bryda! What did you do? Just because you were bored? Seriously? You had to like go all villain on me? Oh god. Oh god, I can't do anything. Oh god.
Oh
What's
no.
happening?
The forest is starting to change. What did she do?
Garon, come quickly.
Take the staff. Take the staff. You can't take anything.
Bryda? Not yet. The Djinn of Time would immediately tear me to pieces.
Well, this was unexpected.
Garon, I've been thinking.
Great.
That's nice, but it won't help us any. Bryda told Sadya's story to the end. She had Sadya put on the mask and draw out all her memories in the Garden of Oblivion, so that everything has now happened exactly like that. And she read out Sadya's memories with the ruby. I mean, Bryda did that. And now she's possessed by the Djinn of Time. And
Calm yourself, Garon.
I'm supposed to calm down? We have to do something!
You're right, and we can only do something if we prove that Bryda was wrong, that Sadya did not put on the mask. You forget that there's still a part of the riddle we have not solved.
The scarab? As if a pointless riddle could save us all.
Do you have a better idea? Look around. We're in a copy of the burial chamber. Perhaps you'll find the crucial clue somewhere. Bring it to me, and perhaps we can solve the riddle once and for all.
I see. Fahi, you're always so chill. You know, just sitting outside by the fire with our girlfriend.
A brook. Its
A
source
brook.
must be in the mountains north of here.
Great.
I'm not thirsty right now.
Okay. So this has gone to shit pretty fast. Crap. Can you pick up... Get the staff! What's that? A ruby. I guess that's pretty important.
The Djinn of Time must have torn it off the mask.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I guess we don't need the staff. We have only our shitty little spell. Will this help, Fahi?
All I found was the ruby.
Give it to me. Giacomo Nauta told me you were an amateur mage. Is that true?
Yeah, I can break things.
Well,
Great.
I can also do a bit of magic. If I hold something in my hand, I can catch a glimpse of its past. That was the main reason the staff chose me as his companion, you see.
I see.
Now, let's see what story this stone tells.
Okay. So Garon has the ability to destroy things. You don't really need magic for that.
Curious. When the ruby was found after Sadya's disappearance in the garden, it had a crack. And the reversal spell the Ore Adept had woven into it had vanished utterly. The mages had to reapply it completely. But there's more. I see. A palace garden, and in it, 2 children.
Children.
This is a brooch from Mengbilla. My father gave it to me.
Oh, can I see?
There. And here, a ruby from the dwarf tunnels in the brazen sword.
It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
When I'm Caliph, I'll have all the treasures in Avestan gathered in my palace. Fasar will be more radiant than in the times of the great Moguls. My subjects will lie at my feet for all eternity.
You'll be a good ruler, Kasim. All the history books will tell of you.
Ha! Do you see the sign on my arm? It's the calligraphy of my sovereignty, the sign of my dynasty. The whole world will bow before this symbol. There are great times ahead of us, Sadja. Truly great times.
I see a prince and a princess playing together. He's trying to impress her.
Okay.
What could this mean?
Well, they were siblings, we know that from before.
So Sadya and the prince really were siblings?
Wait. There's more. Something's happening. A palace guard arrives.
Let me go!
What the hell?
You're so pathetic. Isn't that how you like to be treated? Like the dog that you are.
At least I have my own teeth.
You please me, Sadja, more than I had hoped.
Okay.
The prince is tormenting the princess. The guard holds her tight. She's at his mercy. But why?
Why? Because the prince was a fucking fucktard.
Maybe there was no reason, and she was punished unjustly.
They finally let her go. She remains alone in the courtyard.
Really? What are you doing? Are you tattooing yourself?
I'm writing my own dynasty.
Do you even know what the word means? Dynasty? You can't simply write greatness into your blood. You're either born with it or not.
I'll prove it to you.
Do you think you could ever be greater than I? You're amusing. Guards! Throw her back into the gutter where you found her. I'm done having my fun with her. Then
hell?
fetch me a new girl.
Sadya wasn't a princess at all. She was only a poor girl from the streets.
What?
So what?
I don't know, but...
What the hell?
What's so funny?
Don't you understand? The solution to the riddle. Sadya's words outside the burial chamber.
Oh.
It was so obvious all along.
Yeah, it was. I get it. I get it now.
Oh.
We were fooling ourselves. Now, go into the burial chamber and tell it to the djinn. Then everything will be all right again.
So she was just a poor girl from the streets. I see. Right, now what we have to do. What do we have to do?
Go to the Djinn of Time and tell him the truth about the princess. Then everything will be all right again.
Nuri, do you have any input, or you're just having fun sitting by the fire?
Whatever happens.
I will.
I will. Okay, I guess we just have to talk to the Djinn of Time and get this whole situation, settled. Pum. Dramatic music. I guess he's in the tomb. Maybe I should save.
Ryder, or whoever you are, come out.
Right, you look great.
Why do you obstruct her wish? She's unhappy. She wishes to be back in a time where everything was still good. You, of all people, should understand that.
Yeah.
But it no longer matters what you think. The ritual is almost complete. A new ancient kingdom will grow from the oak wood.
Not if I can prove that Bryda was wrong. And she was indeed wrong.
Sadya went into the garden, she took the mask, and she spoke the incantation. So did it happen, and so shall it remain.
It will. Listen, let me start at the beginning. Sadya entered the garden, she sat down and pulled out the mask.
And she read the spell.
She looked into the mask.
She still read the spell, right?
And read the magic spell.
Whereupon everything happened as Bryda already said.
Wait, I was mistaken. Sadya looked into the mask.
Oops. And spoke your name.
And spoke your name.
No. If she had awakened me, I would know about it. She didn't want my power. She wanted to destroy herself. That's why she read the incantation. And everything happened as it now is.
Wait, she looked into the mask?
And despaired.
And despaired in herself and her inability.
Why should she despair? She had my promise of blessed oblivion. All she had to do was read the incantation.
No.
No. She couldn't do anything. She changed her mind. She couldn't read. She was from the streets, after all.
I'm sorry, Bryda, but Sadya wasn't as brilliant as you think. She felt persecuted and restless. She wanted to forget her own past and become someone else. She wasn't a princess, just a poor girl from the streets. And as such, she couldn't even read.
Dun,
No.
dun, dun, dun. Oh, we just killed Bryda. Oops.
Forgive me, Bryda.
Oh well. We killed another person. Oh, hello.
That's that then. The riddle is finally solved. Why such a long face, Gorian?
Yes, my friend? What plagues you so?
Nothing. Why are you so happy anyway? Sadya's fate proved to be false. You don't know any more now than you did before.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
But perhaps not.
Oh, forget it. I'm sick of riddles.
Yes. Leave the dear boy in peace, Halef. Fulfill his wish, and let's move on.
Yes, traveling is nice.
Oh, shut
I
up,
want
Nuri.
to go to the sea.
Wait just a moment.
It's up to you, my friend. Do you want me to change her back? But I can only restore her body, not her memories.
Oh no. Oh no. I knew this would happen. I really would like to have Nuri back. If she was normal, then maybe we could charm her again, right? I mean, we got her once, I think. I don't really know how he got her yet. I haven't played the first game. But I really... Nuri, come back to me.
I fought so hard for it.
That's what she said.
I want everything to be the way it was.
So be it.
So be it. Nuri! She's
It is
back.
done.
She has no memories,
Nuri?
but she's back.
Nuri, can you hear me?
What's going on?
She's beautiful.
Who are you?
My name is Gorian. How do you feel?
Strange. I'm cold. What happened?
Come to the fire and rest. Then I'll tell you everything. Who you are, where you come from, and what wonderful adventures the two of us have had.
Adventures?
It all began last autumn. Crows had attacked the royal palace, and King Everden asked me to come up with a way to stop the plague. My search led me to a strange cave near a waterfall.
Man, the staff and Fauhi have a gift of disappearing.
And thus ends the tale.
I guess it does.
Did you know that it would come to this?
Not really.
Oh, how can I know what you planned? And what was mere fortune? Until today, I would have sworn that the mask destroyed you. But that can't be. We know that now. Now, just so I don't make a mistake, there are only two possibilities as to what could have happened to you back then. The first, the more likely, has now proven to be false, which leaves only the second.
Be careful, Staff.
I mustn't make a mistake.
Here we go. When Sadja entered the garden, she had the mask with her.
But no ruby.
Yet, when the mask was found, there was a ruby beside it.
Now, it may be that it was Sadja's ruby that was thrown into the garden earlier by the prince. But what if it was another? Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Don't
There's
die.
no going back now.
Go for it.
Satinav! I say that there was not one, but two rubies. The real one was lost. The fake was taken from the garden by the mages and is now here in my hand.
Sadja couldn't read, but with my mask she could do magic.
Right.
She could turn plants to stone.
She could turn people to stone. What is a ruby?
If not just another stone. There. And now to you, my dear.
Did it work?
You descended into the deepest tombs. And you climbed the highest mountains. You danced with wind spirits and wrestled with demons. Abandoned by the gods, forgotten by time. Charizard, your time has finally come.
Amazing. Simply amazing. I hope they make a sequel to this. Daedalic Entertainment, you better get your butt working on another game. Even though the dialogue was a bit kind of iffy at times, I really recommend this game. Well done, Daedalic Entertainment. Please keep making amazing adventure games. I will definitely play the first game, the Chains of Satinav. I really loved this game. It was beautiful. I loved the magic in it. Even though it wasn't used that often, it really kind of, you know, it put the story all together and everything. So guys, play this game. Go on the epic journey Daedalic Entertainment has made for you. Thank you for watching.